Welcome to another session of Legends from the Tabletop. I have gotten it wrong before. Please bear with me. New experience actually being I can't see you, so I'm talking into this and it takes some more
It
practice.
does. It takes some getting used to say the least. But anyway, yeah, I am Joe.
Lindsay once again. We're Legends from the Tabletop and also Legends Unlimited.
Yeah, you can check us out on Facebook at Legend Unlimited, where you can see both our channels right now. This one, Legend from the Tabletop, and our other channel for video games, Legend from the Console. So today we're going to get a little more lighthearted subjects and stuff. But first, what we want to do is we want to thank John, one of our subscribers, I believe, and he's been commenting on us, and he actually commented on our latest video about discussing HP, and he, had some questions about it, how he feels about it, and kind of the way he puts in his game. So we did want to address that, and we definitely want to say thank you, John, for the support and for watching us, dude. We really do appreciate it. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into the discussion. So yesterday, or well, not yesterday, but our last video, sorry, I spoke wrong. Our last video, we did discuss about pretty much what HP was. That is basically the amount of damage your character can take before they go unconscious and begin dying. And he brought up a point, we mentioned something about 2nd edition, and a few other editions and the way HP works. So in I believe it's 3rd and 4th then, and I believe Pathfinder. So once you go to 0, all the damage you take from there, you continue to go down into negative numbers until I believe you hit the opposite amount. So if you have 46 maximum HP and you go to negative 46, I believe that is death. Now, what he mentioned and brought up and corrected us on was in 2nd edition, which you played a lot, and that's the edition you introduced me to, is... So 0 to negative 10, you are bleeding out, you are dying. Once you hit negative 11, your character is dead. Now, in 5th edition, they do what we call death saving throws. So they changed it all the way around. You don't take negative damage anymore. So pretty much what happens is you fall, go to 0. So on each turn after you've hit 0 HP, you roll a d20 with no modifiers, no bonuses or anything to it. And you get a chance. If you get 3 death saves, so you get 3 successes, which is on a d20, you roll the d20, and if you get a 10 or higher, you get a success. If you get 3 successes before fails, you come back to consciousness with 1 HP. If you get 3 fails, which is 9 or lower, you get a fail. And if you hit 3, your character is dead. Now, if you hit a negative 1, you get 2 fails. If you hit a critical 20, then you automatically regain consciousness and you gain 1 hit point. Now, if a creature attacks you while you're down, you get an automatic death fail. And if they hit you with a critical hit, it's 2 fails. So it depends on how you look at the game. It might be a little easier to die, a little harder. And depending on how you look, but the minute somebody heals you in 5th edition as well, you're automatically back up with whatever HP their spell or potion gave you. Now, John brought up something about his problem with HP. So, the way I believe I'm gathering, the way he explains it is, in his games that he runs, the way he does HP, so if your fighter took 15 damage in that last battle, somebody used a healing spell on you, it doesn't heal you right away. You would then have to sleep and rest for that healing to, take place, for it to actually happen. Which to me, that works. That actually gives a little more presence of danger and fear for your characters dying in his game.
Which is it's another type of option.
Yeah,
and it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like that one. And we've mentioned in videos before about, the rules of the game are really decided by the DM, and, of course they should go over this with the players and get their opinions on it and everything, of course. But, in the DMG handbook, all that, it gives you a set of rules. And it even says in the books, like, these are guidelines.
Yes. Do it.
They, it is your game. You're the DM. You're running it, so you make your rules however you'd like.
Yes.
Which is another great thing I feel about D&D, because it allows really for you to customize your game to you and your players.
A lot of versatility.
Yeah.
However you deem works for you.
Yeah, for you and your group.
And each game group will have their own personal type of homebrew.
Yeah.
And we'll take these rules, toss these rules, do whatever they want to, but that's the fun of the game.
Yeah.
Making it customized for you and what works well for your group.
Yeah.
Because you could have this rule with a group and a totally different group.
I've been in groups. Like, we were running our group for a while, and I was DMing, and we had our set of rules, the way we played and everything, and then I was in another friend's game. She was actually in our group playing, and I was playing in her game on an opposite day. And, her rules and her world were vastly different than mine. But, I mean, it was fun experiencing different ways, and that's a great thing about it. Like, if you guys get through a campaign, maybe let somebody else DM if they want to take a turn, do some one-shots, switch off. I know in our homebrew games, we do come to points where we're able to kind of switch off DMs and allow them to do a little bit of storytelling in the big world we have and everything. But back to John's point, I do like his rule. I think, especially probably for his game, it makes your players have to think about
what you're doing.
Battle. Like, do we really just want to run straight head first into everything constantly, or do we really want to strategize and figure out what we're doing?
Because if you look at it with the time factor, which is what catches me, I mean, heck, you take 15 points of damage, you're looking at 15 days.
Yeah.
To get yourself.
Well, depending on the rule and stuff, how all that works.
But for me, it would keep me from rushing into battle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but
now, I will say in my games, I do kind of just go with the standard rule of HP. You get healed by potions, automatically spells, and all that. And the reason I do kind of do that in my games,
we're a whole lot more fast-paced.
A lot more fast-paced, but you can ask Lindsay. When I run a game, there is a large magic element. I mean, massive. A lot of gods, a lot of factors in magic items, and just heavy fantasy game. And so I tend to leave HP normal because, a lot of these things are through magic, and the way I perceive magic in the games I'm usually running is magic is a very powerful force that can, do these mystical things.
Same as clerical, such. Very heavy points in our games.
And so to say that, it's not that either one of us has it wrong, I mean, for each game it works great. And I do like John's rule. To me, that sounds probably not something I would run, but I would enjoy playing in a game like that. Very, very much.
Yes.
That would be fun, because it would be, and me, when I play a player, I am methodical, I am ridiculous on notes, and I look for every way to find everything out about everything, everyone that's going on. I am a pain in the ass player, I really am.
Well, you spend all the time DMing. You think a lot of times it gives you an advantage where you try to look for the details because you want to bite back on.
Yeah.
Bite back.
Like, I know what you're doing, pal. I see you, and a lot of times I have it wrong, but I cause other problems constantly too. But again, thank you so much, John. We appreciate the comment. We appreciate the question, because it's a great topic.
It is.
But the one other thing we do want to discuss in this video real fast is kind of just about game day. Like I said, not too much into a lot of rules in this video, big time, but we just kind of want to discuss about what to do on game day. So when you guys get together, like a big thing we have in our game is snacks and food, and maybe some drinks, and just
absolutely,
because every game should be enjoyed to the fullest. It's not just a time to come around and play in our world, but I mean, it's time to spend with friends and have a good time. So bring snacks, bring drinks. Something we really enjoy doing often is grilling out.
Yeah, because you gotta have them breaks in between. You can sit at the table for a couple hours, but it's also nice. You got to stretch.
Yeah.
And food is all the play. You just get hungry. Snacks come into great play. We love grilling,
Oh yeah.
or I like doing my spicy chicken dip. It's
Oh, you just yeah, pretty much whatever, man. Whatever suits your guys' group. But I mean,
yeah.
sometimes doing things like that where you guys are gonna play for a while, especially if you're going into something intense, or you just get through a big battle and everything, and then everybody's like, "Oh my God, can I get up and just chill for a minute?" And everybody has a drink, relaxes, maybe eats, and get back into it.
Bathroom breaks.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. Yeah. Snacks are very well. Drinks. I mean, can't go wrong with it. Definitely a wonderful point. Whatever you choose to drink, as long as it's maintained and controlled and nobody just gets sloppy. But then again, sometimes it's fun for the DM to persecute those people. Yeah,
that brings me to a point. Not say you always should try to bribe your DM to treat you well, but I am a firm believer that if you know your DM, you know what they enjoy. Bring those cookies, bring those chips, those snacks, those drinks, that beer, whatever.
Chocolate.
Because
chocolate works.
Kind of
well.
buttering up the DM to maybe give you a chance at some point. It doesn't hurt. But yeah, so it's just we really just kind of want to say, on your game day, guys. Remember, this is
fun.
Do this for fun. Do it to have a good time with your friends. Enjoy the game. Get immersed in the world, but take a break and have some good food and some laughs.
Typically, as a DM, you probably got a plan set out for the day. We do this, we do that. This should cover the whole day. Being the DM, many a times I have spent hours and days writing out details so I'm aware of it. And bam, you can think of every detail you possibly can, and then the players hit you with something totally off, and you gotta go,
oh yeah, you come up with 100 possible contingency plans, and they hit number 101, and you're just, all right, gotta improvise.
Improvise.
So on
is
that,
a key point.
What I would say on that is, as the DM, you're building the game. Make sure you try to set up a point in your story for the day to take a break. Everybody can kind of walk away for a minute, get a breath of fresh air, think for a second, replenish yourself, whatever need be.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, again, thank you guys so much for watching our videos, for checking us out and everything. If you like this video, give us a like. It would help us out a great deal. If you guys are enjoying any of our content, please hit that subscribe button because it will help us out a great deal as well. And tap the notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything we're dropping. Check us out on Facebook at Lejjnd Unlimited. Follow us there. We are actually going to be starting a group on the page here within the next few days from when we're recording this, where we're going to probably call it Lejjnd Unlimited D&D discussion group, and just kind of so you guys can join it. We can all sit there and just chat about topics, or if some of you guys are watching this and you're spread out, away from us, all that kind of stuff, and you guys need help finding a group, maybe we can help you guys meet up with each other from there.
It's challenging.
It can be.
It can be.
And as we've stated in previous videos, if you guys are having problems, let us know, man. We will try to find ways to find you guys groups.
It's a challenging thing, and it's amazing at times where you might actually learn and discover a group.
Yeah.
I discovered a guy this past week that started in the 5th edition. I didn't even expect it from him.
Yeah.
He did just surprise me. It was a nice, good conversation.
So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and bring this video to a close. I hope all of you guys take care of yourselves. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you for coming on this adventure with us.
Thank you. Thank you, John, for taking the time. Appreciate it. Please comment more. Anyone who wants to comment, please just let us know. Anything that if you have an interest and like for us to go over the topic, I'd like to know.
Oh yeah, we'd be more than happy to discuss it.
But thank everyone. Please subscribe. Please like us. Hopefully we're getting better. Hopefully you can hear me decently. I'm not if anybody that does know me, I'm not a loud talker. But I got to work on that. It's a process.
Oh yeah.
But once again, this is Legends from the Tabletop. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Joe.
And have a good day and roll hard.